Hello everyone, this is Joseph Zabrowski, your sponsor. I just want to do a brief little broadcast here to keep things in check. I like to do these at least once a month, just so that none of us are stepping in the wrong direction. There's something called, the title of this broadcast is called Lobster Conspiracy, and I was taught this a long time ago. And I don't know if you know, if you've experienced it in life, whenever something, like if somebody tells you something and it's really the truth, it typically will strike a chord and it will just stay with you forever. And there's a reason there's that saying, the truth strikes a chord. It stays with us forever, you know. I was taught this a long time ago, and I know that the reason it stayed with me forever is because it's the truth, and I want to share it with you right now. Okay, I don't know if you've ever been down to like New Orleans or the Louisiana area where the boats come in, the lobster boats come in from the days, you know, from a day of fishing or whatever, trapping the lobsters. And they have these, when the boats come in, they have these big old barrels where the fishermen or the trappers throw the lobsters into the barrels. And as you're watching, as you look into those barrels, and you'll eventually see a lobster that will get its claw to the top of the barrel, and he'll try to pull himself up, okay? And as he's trying to pull himself up to be free, to be set free from the death of that barrel that he's going to get sooner, you know, very soon and very soon, guess what happens every time? As he has his claw on top of that barrel, he's trying to pull himself up, guess what happens? Invariably, every time, another lobster from below will grab onto him and pull him back down. Okay? Now, we don't know whether that lobster is pulling him back down because he's trying to also use him as a bridge to get to the top of the barrel or not. We don't know that. But it's a common, it's not just in the animal kingdom, but it's in the human kingdom too, you know. It's very similar in life, you know. Whenever we are trying to get free and to better ourselves, there's always going to be somebody who's going to try to pull us back down into the barrel. Because the truth of the matter is that misery enjoys company, okay? And it's just the law of life. And I prefaced all of this by saying, you know, I want to keep everybody in check and to know the truth in every situation. You know, this isn't probably going to speak to everyone, but I'm sure there's people out there where there's people who are other people in their lives who are trying to hold them back, trying to tell them that they can't be successful, they can't be victorious in their life, and it's a lie. And I think this is a great example of how we can get a vision of how, you know, other people will try to hold us back, and it's important that we are conscious of that, are vigilant of it, and don't allow it to happen. Because we don't want to be like this cute little kid in the barrel. They're stuck in the barrel. Okay? We want to be able to come out of that barrel and be free and be successful. You were designed to be successful. You were designed to be victorious. It's how you were designed. Regardless of what anyone tells you, you were designed to be successful and victorious, and you can be. And it's important to have a consciousness that we don't allow others to hold us back. Okay? So that's it. I hope you consider it with your heart and just think about it. And I hope that you will actually take action to make sure that you aren't being held back. And that is it. I thank you so much, and God bless. Bye.